What's good YouTube, you know it's Professor Sancho, what's up and welcome back to another FIFA 17 experiment video, and this time with the big man himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And what if he signed for Arsenal? Because you know the story, Arsene Wenger almost signed him, but he wanted Zlatan to do a trial, and yeah, hey, Zlatan doesn't do trials, and now the rest is history, even for a club like Arsenal. But yeah, now we're gonna see what happens if Zlatan is in Arsenal. Can Zlatan help Arsenal win the league for once? It's been a long time, man. And yeah, you can see the team there, 93 player, did no changes at all except Zlatan as a striker instead of Giroud, but than that, no changes. The default team, and now I sim through halfway through the season. And keep in mind, when you sim through the calendar like this, the players you start with doesn't really play all the matches, so that's a mistake I did, and later on I will show you that I sim the matches by hand, and then all my starting players play the matches just like I chose them to. And if we hit 10 likes in this episode, that would be really awesome. If you're new around it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, that will really help me out, and hit the bell button to be notified every time I post a new video to see more experiment videos like this and career modes. But now, halfway through the season, Arsenal top of the table, 1 point clear of Liverpool in second place, and United in third place, West Brom, big surprise there, in fourth place, and Everton in fifth, Chelsea down in sixth. So yeah, the goal difference is the best in the league, scored 31, most in the league as well, and conceded least, so far so good. Only 4 losses, Liverpool only had 3, but yeah, still top of the table, 1 point. Can they manage to keep on this form to the next half of the season? We have to see, but they also in the semi-finals in the FA Cup against Watford, and then the Champions League, really good chance to go past round 16 and go through the quarter-finals, because we do face Sporting Lisbon. And the top scorers continue with 10 goals, and then Sanchez with 7, and no Zlatan to be found, and Cazorla there as well, and Cazorla was in my reserve, so that's, yeah, a bit effed up. But assist, Sanchez with 4, our big assist there, and clean sheets of Spina. But then again, I had to take a look because he's only played 6 matches, 4 in the league, only 1 goal, so yeah, that's what I decided to, hey, I need to sim by hand once again. So that's what I did through the second half of the season, and his stats will always go down because he's 34 years old. And yeah, doing this I might finish top spot, man. But yeah, a lot of matches in the Premier League, and I think with Zlatan in the team in real life, things could have looked much more different than it does right now for Arsenal. End of the season, Arsenal down in 4th place, it's not a joke. And yeah, even FIFA is realistic sometimes, but Chelsea remain top dogs with a United in second place there. But yeah, tight top 4, only 5 points separating Chelsea and Arsenal, and 66 goals, so yeah, second most goals scored in the league. That's good, man. But they couldn't win the league, not even with Zlatan. And Man City in 6th place, Everton down in 7th there, and Hull and Sunderland, and don't really know what team are relegated. But yeah, not even with Zlatan in the team, Arsenal could win the league. Yeah, Bournemouth are relegated as well. So we need more players than just Zlatan. Maybe a Messi and Ronaldo to assist him, I don't know. But yeah, in FA Cup, not even qualified there for knockout stages. And in FA Cup, we lost against Leicester City in the final 2-1. So yeah, bad result there for Arsenal. And in the Champions League, we got knocked out by our rival Spurs 3-2. And then Spurs got smashed by Real Madrid 5-0, who then in the final got beaten by Munich 2-0. And then Leverkusen actually beat Barca 2-1 there. But yeah, top scorers in the league after I simmed the games by hand. And you can see that really big change there. Ibrahimovic 5th place with 13 goals, so 12 more goals than the entire first half season. Only scored 1 there, but now 12 more, so 13 total. 5th place, and Sanchez with 12, and assists, not even Ozil is in assist there, but Sanchez is there with 5. And yeah, Ozil actually scored more goals than he assisted, 10 goals and 6 assists, that's a good. But yeah, Zlatan 14 goals, 17 starts in Premier League, and 13 goals in Premier League. That's a really good goal ratio for him, even though he's 35 years old. Pretty good player, man, still going strong. Like he said, it's like Benjamin Button, he was born old and he's gonna die young. And yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen with him, man. But yeah, that's what happens. But even Zlatan could help Arsenal win the league. But yeah, that's it for this video. Leave a like, thanks for subscribing, that would be awesome. And yeah, this is my Professor, and until next time, thank you, come again.